We Need Answers podcast. Still in quarantine. I think shit still it's crazy right now. It's up and down all over the map. Like everywhere, shit getting ugly good. But anyway, the podcast still doing its thing. Everything's still going on outside too. Please, everybody, stay safe and keep the movement alive. Though Black lives definitely matter. All the black businesses matter. Cause as a matter of fact, we got my guy in here, Benny Boom, my guy, BJ, aka the Popular Stranger, and here to talk about one of his black-owned businesses, young entrepreneur doing his thing. If you haven't heard the very first episode with my squad, my gang, my brothers, the Fly Young Fellas, when we did our reunion party in January, that was our first episode. BJ was a part of that. Larry Love was a part of that. He also did the How to Make It in America Part 1 with the rest of the guys, LRL, Y, Huey Brand, Off Tour. Check out that episode too. And shout out to Hang 2, who was also a part of that first episode. But we got How to Make It in America Part 2 with my guy BJ, bringing us the Baldamore Crowns, Popular Strangers brand, all of the above. So how you feeling today, beloved?
I'm cool, man.
Got a nice Moet in here.
Yeah, you know I'm a Wolf guy.
Yeah.
But you know, it's a celebration. You know, congratulations on what you're doing. It's crazy. We had this conversation last year. Like, man, stop that shit.
Yep. Right we was up north.
Right. Even before that, when we was at Larry shit.
Oh, yeah. That's crazy. That's everything come full circle. We definitely talk about this
man.
shit.
It's timing. So, you know, I'm blessed and highly favored, man. I'm in a good space.
Right.
You know, things are rocking and rolling. I love the energy of the city. I love the energy of us as people.
Likewise.
All together. But yeah, I'm good, man. I'm cool and I'm chilling.
Right.
Trying to get to it.
And as you say every day, if you don't follow my guy on Instagram and Twitter, all praise due to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High.
Every day.
I had to get back into that, man.
Yeah,
I was saying, that's one thing too. I had to get back into, spirituality. I had to get back into make sure I'm praying every night.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So I had to make sure I got back on that. That's what the quarantine helped me with. So,
right.
So I'm always going to do that because I saw a post and it said, "What if God took away everything that you didn't thank Him for?"
True.
So
that's powerful. That's powerful.
I mean,
That'll hit you. That'll wake you up.
It's Sunday.
But this is our church service right here. But anyway, getting started though, talk about your brand, break it down how you got started and what was your influence on the brand. So just let everybody know, for the ones who don't know, and for the ones who see the crowns that don't know where they come from and asking about it, just let them know what it is and give them the information about how you got started.
So PS Hat Company on the gram is all one word, but PS Hat Company is just short for Popular Stranger Hat Company.
Okay.
The influence, it started in 2015. As you know, we've been traveling since high school, and I lived on the West Coast because a lot of people don't know I played football.
Right.
So, I went to JUCO in California. When I graduated from there, I went to North Carolina, but it started because we really didn't have a representation for us.
Right, the city.
Exactly. So when you went to UMES and, y'all went out there and people didn't know y'all was from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't dress like that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. We always got that.
You know what I'm saying? So it was like, I wanted something that spoke for us before we opened our mouths.
True. Okay.
So
you know what it is.
Exactly. And it was a perfect song Jeezy put on for my city. So people that travel, people that play sports, people that are always outside of Baltimore, they understand and they know what it is to, we get a lot of love, man.
Yeah, hell yeah.
A lot of love.
They love us.
I'm in California. I want to hear about Minister Society, Compton, and all of that.
They want to know about us.
They want to know about the Wire. I'm like, huh?
You're right. Yeah.
So it's like, it fucked my head up. So it was like, damn. So it had you scale back and be like, everywhere I go, I don't give a fuck if I'm in Belize, if I was in Mexico, everywhere I went, people knew about Baltimore.
Right.
So with me, it was like, all right, when I walk through these airports, when I walk through a college campus, when I walk anywhere, I want somebody to know where I'm from.
Right.
So, the influence to that is you see a Yankees hat, you see a Dodgers hat, you see a White Sox hat, you see a Nationals hat.
Right.
You know where all of them guys are from when they wear that.
That's a fact.
We never had that. We don't have that. So I was like, Orioles hat is cool, Ravens hat is cool, but that shit don't slap.
It don't hold no weight. Yeah, it don't really hold no weight. Yeah, true.
I need something.
That's a fact.
There could be 30 people in here right now. If they all had on a Yankees fitted, you will know which ones are from New York.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
So they wearing that bitch big, or they got it.
They got the brim. You gonna know, like, all right, cool. And then they have a uniform you can identify them by. No matter what they got on, you go, yeah, that nigga from New York.
Tim,
you know
shorts,
that.
all that type of shit. Yeah,
Us, we not New Balance guys.
Yeah,
like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's true.
We not your average Baltimorean.
If you haven't been around somebody from Baltimore, you wouldn't know.
Exactly. Exactly.
True.
So basically, that's where it started, and that's how it came about. The original date, that's why it's a 5-year anniversary, was 2015.
Okay.
2015, just like any other brand, any type of designer would tell you, I started doing this shit for me and my homeboys. Yeah. So I'm like, yo, I want a crown for me, and so I played on the words. It's not just gonna be Baltimore. I'm gonna say it how we say it. So that's how even to this day, this is why you see people spelling it the way they spell it. It's a lot of shit we gonna talk about. I'm a humble guy, so you see people are spelling it the way that's because of that. For one,
that's a fact.
And for two, nobody was calling their hats crowns before that. Because we kings and queens. But that's on another note. But
and I'm cautious. I'll be very. That's why I ain't say hats. I say crowns. Because I'm very cautious. That you gotta respect the craft.
So it started 2015. We were in the day parties. Me and Larry, we rapping. I already had the idea in my head. We in Red Maple, so I'm like, yo, I think I'm about to start that shit. So just rapping, regular politicking we doing. He like, yo, do that shit. Yeah. Long story short, May 15th. This is where the real confirmation came from. Okay. Now I don't need no white person to give any type of confirmation for me, but a white person is what confirmed it with me. Okay. Only reason I'm saying it confirmed it with me is because I understood from their comment that it was universal. Okay. So I was like, oh shit. So we on our way to a day party. It's me, Flo, and Larry. We on our way to a happy hour, Cinco de Mayo. We on our way to DC. We stop in Arundel Mills, Johnny Rockets. Okay. Sitting down, we eating. The manager's in there. It's an older white lady, maybe 45-ish, 50. I got my hat back, was like this. We eating this shit. She fucked me up. She walked past and she was like, I like your lid. I heard it when I did.
The lid.
She said, no, I like your lid. I'm from Baltimore. Ain't no damn T in it. It's a D. It's spelled right. I was like, oh shit. So
okay. From
then on, it's on. It's on. Yeah. And then when we walked into DC, I think it was Uzio or something, whatever, the cigar joint up top. Okay. I got my shit on. I walked in, it's like, Baltimore's in here. So even though it's spelled this way, you can pretty much look at it and be like, oh, all right.
Yeah, you know what it is.
Exactly.
You know what it is.
So that's how I started 5 years ago. Okay. And then I played on to the friendly competition we have in the city. Of course, East got the best this, West got the best that.
Smart.
You know what I'm saying?
Super smart.
But it's still friendly at the end of the day.
It ain't competition.
No.
It's not a beef. It's just my side, your side.
That's what I love about. That's what I love about New York, and that's why they're kind of my homies from shout out to my man Doc. They from Brevoort, Street Family. Okay. So the New Yorkers, they really, really understand what I'm doing because they're like, it's New York or anything. Yeah. Amongst them, nigga, you ain't from Brooklyn, you ain't from Harlem. Yeah. Outside of that, it's New York versus everybody.
We all together.
Fuck is you talking? You know how they think it's New York versus everybody. Yeah. So when they saw it, they understood it like, I fuck with that. Okay. I fuck with that. So, that's when I started the East and the West and the original crown. This is one of the originals here. And you see how crazy this is.
Yeah, that joint, it looked like it tested time.
Yo, this is 5 years right here. So. Okay. Of course, you see that the logo was real big. So some people be saying Popular 2 Stranger. Okay. Either way, it's Popular Stranger 2.
Okay.
And then I started with the Peace, Love, and Happiness on the side.
Okay. And that was 2015.
This is 2015. This is the original one right here, 2015. You see we can get into that too. The quality and everything is different, but this is one of the originals here.
So you went through different elements of growth within the hats.
Of course.
The one on that one smaller. The
quality is different. Okay. Yeah. So I just it's like because even through the 5 years I kind of not stopped, but I slowed down because I wasn't getting the quality that I wanted. And I'm a person that stand by that. You gonna spend this $40 for this crown?
Give you what it's worth.
You giving what you get now. All right. So some days they looking at it and they don't know the difference. It's like when your grandmother, she fixes sweet potato pie, she fixes sauce. Yeah. You eating it like, man, this shit hitting. And your grandmama said, baby, I didn't put the garlic in it.
Right.
So she know that ain't her best work, but you're like, man, that shit
right.
That's basically what this was. So if you look,
you keep an analogy,
I gotta make it plain.
Yeah.
So when you look at this, you see it's a flat embroidery.
Yeah.
It don't pop like that.
Okay.
But then when you look at this one, it's the raised letter.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
See it, yeah.
And then you see how crisp and clean that is.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like people was like, nah, fuck that. I need them. I need them. I say, yo, it's not.
Yeah, you want to give them that work. Yeah.
I can't. I'm not gonna ask you for that, yo. I'm not gonna ask you for $40 or something like
and
that.
That ain't what you. Yeah.
Nah,
That's a fact.
nah.
That's a fact. That's good business.
And I ain't hiding my prices. You know, people DM me for the price. No, the
Nah.
hats are $40. My
Right.
truckers are $35.
And that ain't bad at all. That ain't bad at all. That's very reasonable.
Prices. When you get a Rock Nation paper plane hat 60.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother situation. We gonna get into that too.
Yeah, well let's get into it now. Because last time you said I think you brought that up with Larry had because he had on the plane. You was like, he got the Fred paper plane.
My name dashes on the shit. You got the hat on.
Yeah.
You got the hat on.
Yeah. So you feel like this in comparison to that, it's like this is you should be rocking these. Fuck that other shit.
Basically, I'm not hating on nobody.
Yeah, I know it's not hating, but it's the hometown, like,
right,
full force that motherfucker.
These are my man. Shout out to my man Bean. He said it plain. He said, "Yo, these are the Yankee hats of Baltimore."
Yeah.
These are the Yankee hats of Baltimore.
Yeah.
So with the original hat, all right, this is the East one, and this is when you really and the archives and the receipts are there.
Okay.
That's why I'm delete shit off. But
you're right.
So what a lot of people don't understand about brands and what they get into is they don't understand. They think if I come out and say somebody stole something from you, you be like, man, that's fucking New Era. They ain't.
Oh yeah, because you did make a post about this. Yeah, talk about this.
So
I remember you made that.
And I'm not necessarily saying that they stole anything from me, but it's a pretty good fucking coincidence.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, and I'm just going, if I'm wrong, tell me I'm wrong. Right. Somebody correct me. But if you go back and do the archives, you'll understand.
You did that.
New Era never had a state flag on the side of their head.
Okay.
Never had a state flag on the side of their head.
All right.
So the second batch of hats I came out with, I had the blue one, then I had the black one. Then I started doing, this is when the shit really went kind of crazy. Okay. I remember Robbie, to this day, you talk about this shit. Red, and I did the yellow joint. But I found the patch, I want a patch on the side. Yeah. And I did the Maryland flag. Yeah. You see it's big as shit. Yeah. Because it's an iron-on patch.
Okay. Excuse me.
This is 2015. Fast forward a little bit, now all of a sudden, you start seeing the patches on the side, the Maryland flag on the side. It's like
they put on Rock Nation hats, the Maryland flag.
Yeah, that's a limited edition one.
Wow.
Even with New Era, you go back to the Nationals hat, they got the DC flag on the side. So I said, okay, this is what we doing. But that's what I mean about big brands. They don't understand. So these motherfuckers is in these Instagram searching.
They gotta stay equipped with the culture.
So they looking and seeing what's going on, but you'll be belittling the value in yourself, thinking that they not being hip to it. You might not have got it from my page. You could have seen somebody winning.
Anybody,
So what I did was, and this is a stamp to it now because you don't see nobody with this now. And this again was 5 years ago. Oh, that's what they doing?
Right.
All right, this is what I'm gonna hit them with then. I'm gonna go through the city flag on
that's
it.
hard.
Now really tell me.
That's hard.
Now really tell me.
If you do that, then you know they got it from you. You know they got it from you. But to say, I think even whether they did or didn't, that just shows how much ahead of your time you are with this shit. Right. Because for you to do that shit and then they do it, it's like, all right, well, I'm thinking on the right path anyway. Right. Because they on it now. Right. Everybody found suit, and plus, to me, the hardest fitteds got the patches on them anyway. You know, World Series joints, all that. They the hardest ones.
That's why I started.
They the hardest ones, yeah. They know, you know we know. Come on, B. Don't let me hang. You know we know. You know we know. You on the same tip. But yeah, they the hardest ones, so it only makes sense to do that. So, going into the clothes. Question I had. They told me this. And if you don't want to talk about this, cut me off. But they told me that y'all had a conversation about trademarking. Yeah, that's very important. Would you like to get into that?
We can.
If you don't. I mean, because I think it's very important for business. Because he brought it to my attention, I was like, damn, well, I need to get on my shit about that too, for real.
So, it's just asking the questions that you need to be asking. And sometimes you don't know the questions to ask.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I say it all the time. The reason I'm brilliant is because I know I'm not.
Yeah.
So I ask all the questions. If you don't know, you don't know.
Right.
So I ain't gonna go too deep into it.
Don't.
But what I'll say is, it's not over when you go down to the 301 building.
Okay.
That's what a lot of people think it is.
Okay.
You got your LLC and you got your trade.
It's more than that.
It's way more than that.
So for anybody getting in any business, that's a heads up. Just follow up and do what you gotta do to make sure you lock your shit down.
Get your shit together. Take it. I understand the excitement. I'm one of those guys. So when you come up with an idea, you want, I got to get shit.
Yeah.
Yo, trust me, my nigga.
It ain't that ain't the last step.
Take your time and make sure the back end is covered before you put anything out. I tell everybody about that.
Okay.
Because even when the flag shit happened, people was hitting me like, yo, this some bullshit. I said, yo, the flag's not copyrighted. I don't give a fuck. I'm talking about just the blatant. Yeah, that's not copyrighted. The Baldamore, this is me. This is cool to put a, if you want to use it in the caption, if you want to spell, that's what I made it for. Spell it this way.
To make that contagious throughout the city.
But the minute you want to start putting merch up, don't worry about. Don't even worry about sweetheart. Don't worry about sweetheart.
You can't do that.
That's a no-no. That's a no-no. That's a no. Rep it. This is for us. I made this for us. But no merch. Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
No, I'm with you. So going into the clothing part, talk about how you came up with it, because you got your joint on the HBCU joint, and like I just told you, I remember when you had Dennis Smith rocking the joint at the conference. So how you get into the clothes part? Was it clothes first or after the hats?
So that's why I named it PS Hat Company, because I knew I wanted to be and to give shout outs to New Era. New Era is the fucking goats of this shit. Yeah. So that's my vision on the shit. So it's not just stopping with this, but it started a PS Hat Company, which is what it is. But my brand, just like any other brand, is I did an interview when I was in college, and they asked me my definition of style, and I feel like style is an extension of your personality.
Facts.
So anybody that has a brand is the same way. Yeah. I feel like, and you can tell the difference from a guy or somebody that's doing something just to steal, just to get some money. Right.
If they don't look like you and that, you just doing it for then that ain't really.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I'm making things. Doval, like we all see that. Yo, we started making shit because this is what we wanted to wear.
Right. And it look like us. That's what everybody feel like.
So if you look at my brand, it's just my personality and everything, that embodies me. Okay. So everything that you see, everybody knows that I'm conscious. Mm-hmm. Everybody knows that, I love the black people. I love black women. I love all of that. Mm-hmm. So the first thing I started doing was, of course, I went to a HBCU, Fayetteville State. Okay. 152 years. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I went to Fayetteville State. I played football there, CIAA champion. So my brother, he hit me. I got twin little brothers. They went to UMES. Right. So he like, yo, HBCU Matters joint. Yo, that's going to be a dope design.
That would be.
Shout out to my little brother, Vaughn. I don't know if he's on here, at Vaughn. He like, yo, HBCU Matters joint. I said, what? He said, yo, the HBCU Matters. I was like, oh, shit. So I'm like, all right, cool. We start putting the play together and start making the sweatshirts. This probably was the first piece of clothing that I did. Okay. Was these. And again,
right there.
No, this not an original, but it's something like this. Actually, we actually spelled it wrong on the first one because we had apostrophe S.
Okay.
But we you go through
trial and error.
Trial and error. So I started making these, and a lot of people don't know about Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith there's a lot of controversy around that too.
For real?
Yeah, because Dennis Smith is from Fayetteville.
Okay, yeah.
Of course, J. Cole and all of that. Yeah. Dennis Smith, my man Reese and my man Mike Moses, they taught him. So Mike Moses was his teacher, actual teacher. Okay. So I'd seen Dennis Smith when he was in 6th, 7th grade.
Oh, that's what's up.
Windmilling and all of that as a kid. So he would come up to Fayetteville State and work out and do shit like that. So my guy Reese, who's the women's basketball coach at Fayetteville State, was always in contact with him. Okay. Like, cool guy, he wants some more merch and all of that. So at this time, he's at NC State. He like, yo, he said he want one of them sweatshirts. All right, cool.
That's what's up.
Got one. Yeah. He did the interview. If you go look at it I think it's on Game Day. It might still be on my page. He's doing the interview. He's not talking about HBCUs at all. Yeah. But
he rocking that.
Sweatshirt.
That's a statement.
Crazy.
That's a statement in itself.
And shout out to him because that was 3 years ago.
It's a good look.
It was a great look. But then you had somebody put it on a website and say, and even some black people say, well, does HBCUs really matter because he didn't go to one? He went to a PWI.
Yeah.
And I think that's what people are misunderstanding what HBCU matters mean.
Right.
You didn't have to graduate from HBCU. You just had to be supported.
Yeah, hell yeah. It's about us.
And,
Fuck that
and
any
again,
kind of way. Any kind of way.
And with his pedigree and with his resume, it's like, yo, you really just don't even know who this kid is.
Exactly.
He's from Fayetteville. His father graduated from Fayetteville. His little sister played at Fayetteville.
Yeah.
And he had, this is an All-American.
Right.
He had Fayetteville State in his top 3 choices.
Okay.
Just that alone is
so
like,
that says everything.
you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, that's how that started, and that's how that basically came about.
Okay.
The HBCU Matters shit.
And for those who don't know, Dennis Smith, what he's top 5, top 10 lottery pick the draft that year. He was high.
He was lottery. Definitely was lottery.
Yeah, definitely
he
lottery.
might have been. I think it was top 10.
Cause that was kind of weak draft year, I think too. Or
Yeah,
it might have been a lot of talent, but they ain't paying out. But former Dallas Maverick, now a New York Knick, young nigga, he gonna be turning up very soon because they got World Wide West up there, them bum ass niggas too. But anyway, he tough though. Dennis Smith was definitely the one. So and he was very highly recruited too. So
highly recruited.
that's why it was such a great look when he did that shit too.
Great look, y'all,
Right.
and I appreciate him to this day. He still hit me and asked for.
That's
That's when the HBCU Matters shit came around. That's when we was still like dabbling with it. See,
Okay.
I started putting the tote bags out. We started doing the fucking messenger bags, the duffel bags and shit like that. So you know, it's a maturation stage, but it's funny.
For sure. So with the other products you got, I know you had the t-shirt with the chicken box joint. Talk about your ideas. How you come? Because I see that everything is revolving around Baltimore culture.
Well,
Because
exactly.
you got the crack era jacket.
The windbreaker.
You got the windbreaker. You got the chicken box shirt. The what was it? Let me get it.
It's basically a Baltimore order.
Yeah.
When we walk in, we know what we want, but we
Right.
still looking.
Right.
Man.
Yeah.
Fuck. Let me get a chicken box, 4 wing fries,
Right.
salt, pepper, ketchup.
Right. Yeah.
Large half and half.
It was only right.
So
was
what-
go ahead.
So again, an extension of my personality, and the reason I do the Baltimore shit is I want people to understand how dope we are.
Yeah. That's a
My father said some shit to me, and that's actually gonna be a shirt.
Mhm.
So if somebody try to take it, but it ain't gonna spread. It's gonna say Baltimore historically beautiful.
Okay.
Like a lot of people don't understand and know the type of notoriety that we have outside of the city and within our culture, outside of this country, outside of the state. So everything that I'm doing is just basically amplifying that and showing people, because there's so much shit that people just don't know.
Yeah. Facts.
So I see
All they know is violence and drugs.
any place you want to, anything, our name should be in every conversation. Fashion. Some people will turn their face up when I say fashion.
I know.
You don't even know no better.
Yeah.
So I don't.
They all got one image of us that's nothing like us.
Even people from Baltimore.
Yeah.
Even people from Baltimore. It's like, I hate that I did this city. I'm proud of my city, good, bad, and different, because I'm a product of it.
I
Whatever
love
you are, the
I
person
love it.
you look at in the mirror, your city made you.
Yeah.
They made you.
Right.
So
Good or bad.
it's just like when you go on Twitter, like, you know my thing. I don't go back and forth with niggas that was born after Reasonable Doubt came out. Like I don't. I see a lot of Adidas
At
track pants.
96.
Yeah, Adidas track pants and Nike shoes.
Nah,
You don't
we're not
get it.
doing that. We're not doing that.
So those are the ones where you get into and New York started Air Force Ones.
You
and
wasting your breath.
I'm not even going to school you, youngin. But this even with Baltimoreans. Know this. Do you realize that where Air Force One started?
Baltimore City.
With-
check out the sneak episode.
The
All that
documentary.
history's on there.
It's in my hood.
Yeah.
Cinderella's Charlie Rudo's
Park Heights.
downtown locker room.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for Baltimore, the Air Force Ones was going to be
selling.
discontinued.
Yeah, it was going to not be out at all.
We started the weekly release shit.
Big
Flavors in the middle of the hood. It's
Yeah.
documented. Go to the web series and see it.
It's a fact. That's a fact.
ESPN is in the middle of
He ain't
Park Heights
lying.
every year.
He ain't lying.
ESPN is in the middle of Park Heights every
Right,
year.
right.
Preakness.
Right.
That's little shit that's like,
Yeah.
damn, you only need Melvin Williams, American Gangster,
Yeah.
The Wire, all of this different shit.
History.
History, so shit like that is why I'm, doing it, and I'm amplifying our shit so people understand us, and not just outside the city, here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So people get it. So a lot of ideas is coming on just our everyday life.
Right.
I'm a Pisces, so they say we real artsy, and so my thinking hour was like 4 or 5 in the morning. Because if I don't get it out, then I ain't gonna be able to go to sleep. So it's like, oh shit, and then I gotta
write it down. Same way. I ain't a Pisces, but same way. Though.
So it's just like we all creative.
Yeah,
so it's like different little shit. I'll see it and I'm like, yo, that's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
So and even talking about that now, you know, the 5 years and people are really just starting to understand what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it takes years for you to be the overnight success.
Fact.
You know, so people understanding what I'm doing now.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting thing, my man Craig, you know Craig, I'll push you.
Mm-hmm.
Greg, I'm tripping.
Greg.
Craig, shout out to All Pusher too,
Yeah,
that's my guy. But Greg, so I remember showing him the hat. I'm still working at Horseshoe at the time.
Okay.
He said, yo, I like it, but I feel like you into more shit because it was plain.
Yeah, he
was
like,
like,
make it better.
He was like, yo, you really like a Renaissance man.
Yeah.
Cigars, wine, all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, that's real, like, simple.
Yeah.
I said, yo, they gotta understand the polo sign before they understand Ralph Lauren.
That's a fact.
They gotta get.
There you go, the punchline.
Of course, you know I got a million.
Yeah.
I got a million.
Go ahead, though.
So I said, yo, they gotta understand the polo sign
That's
before
a
they
fact,
understand Ralph Lauren.
Yeah.
That was 2015. So I said, yo, I can't. They gotta walk with me.
Yeah.
Once they walk with me and
They
understand what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if I put out them soccer jerseys, them soccer uniforms 5 years ago,
They wouldn't have got it.
they wouldn't have got it.
Yeah.
Now that everybody is hip to this,
You can
or
hit
what
them
the
in
fuck
the
is
head.
going on, now I'm giving you designs from 3 years ago.
Yeah.
Oh, it's go time. I
Right,
said it.
right.
I said once I found a manufacturer,
Yeah.
once people started walking with me and understanding what the hell I'm doing,
Yeah.
oh, it's go time. I got a million.
Yeah.
Just little shit. Just people hit me about shit that I did 2 years ago. Yo, can I get that wire shirt? Man, that was 2 years ago.
Yeah,
Can I get that chicken
else.
box shirt?
We doing something else.
I'm gonna bring them back because
Okay.
people will
I was
understand
about
it.
to ask you that too.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring a lot of different shit back,
Okay.
but just amplifying us and amplifying our city and, you know, doing some dope shit that, of course, I want to wear.
Right.
One, and if you just so happen to like it, cool.
Join.
Every hat is my favorite hat.
Right.
So when these hats sell out, yo, I'll buy that one. I'll give you $100, which you not understanding.
Yeah.
This is my favorite hat.
Yeah. It's not for
It's
sale.
not for sale, man.
Nah, not for sale. So what about the people that's not from Baltimore? What would you say to that?
What?
Far as products, do you feel like, how do you get to them? Like, is it like if you gotta be from here to want to buy this shit, or what's
I've
like?
sent them to Compton.
Okay.
I've sent them to Alaska.
Just niggas that like they just fuck with the movement type thing.
It's no different than you having on a Crenshaw shirt.
True. That's a fact.
No different.
That's a fact.
It's
That's
no
a fact.
different than you having on the Dodgers
That's
hat.
a fact.
Having on a Mariners hat.
True.
It's no
True.
different.
True.
So it's just a represent. You like the color, you like the patches, you
Yeah.
go with it.
Okay.
It's not about, you know,
Yeah.
oh shit, I ain't from Baltimore, so
Yeah.
I can't
Yeah.
have one.
True.
Nah. So
Okay.
you know, I've sent them a lot of places, and that was early on.
Okay.
The one from Compton really like tripped me out. Like, what the fuck? I ain't had a website then.
Yeah. Okay.
But yeah, every, and I'm gonna do something for every. I ain't gonna.
It's coming.
It's
It's
coming.
coming,
Just
okay.
the flood is coming. Now,
That's
this is
what's
me
up.
full time now. I kill what I eat. I eat what I kill. So
Yeah.
this is me full time now.
I feel you 100%. That's what's up. So what about the as far as how did they get, you got a website to order the products, right?
Yeah, I have a website. It's pshatcompany.com. The link is in my bio. I have a Instagram page for it. That's how I actually started. So now I'm doing everything reverse.
Mm-hmm.
So you see Larry and Dover, all of them have a brick and mortar store. They have a flagship store.
Mm-hmm.
And now they're trying to tap into the online.
Okay.
Just down this worldwide shit.
Yeah.
So that's what they, getting their shit together for them. Now we talk about it all the time. He's like, yo, that shit is a lot.
Yeah.
Like, I know. I did it the other way around.
You
I
started
started
with
with
the
the
website.
online,
Okay.
and now I'm looking for a flagship store.
That was my next question.
So the online shit basically was for shit like this too. So
Mhm.
not only do I have the hats, I got the HBC Matters, the Black Tastes Better,
Yeah.
the melanin hats and they goose and shit like that. So that's for people outside of Baltimore that want it.
Okay.
So I do that website was just put for shit like that. So I know I need people still order these hats, but I know I need a store because if I drop these on Friday, motherfucker not trying to wait a day shipping to get it.
They want it.
They want it
same
right
day.
now.
Yeah.
So it's like, yo, I gotta have a store
Uh-huh.
for that. But yeah, the store's coming. I'm looking. I want to be particularly in Black. I told them 3 years ago this is gonna be Black Wall Street.
Okay.
You see how I look now.
Yeah. Everybody up there. So
25th
that's the area
Street.
you trying to get to.
Of course, 25th Street. If not 25th Street, people forget about Hollins. That's
Okay.
another black.
Yeah,
Shout out
yeah.
to City of Gods. That's
Yeah,
another
that
Black
old
Wall
Lord
Street.
right there. That's a fact.
A lot of black on.
That's
I want
a
to be
fact.
on a black owned block.
Right.
I actually got an opportunity to go down South Baltimore.
Uh-huh.
I think that's a little bit out the way, but it's a pro and con to it.
Okay.
Because like I told you offline, like South Baltimore are the hats where they kind of move the slowest because people are getting hit to it. Shout out to my man Dre and my guys over at Y, Reggie Holmes and all them. They from Cherry Hill, so they got South Baltimore hats.
Okay.
So I'm thinking if I plant my flag in, South Baltimore, now that's something for them to be like, all right, this is our shit.
It's here now. Yeah.
That's another thing I want to get into as well. And I'm glad that it was shut down before they could even try to do it, because they went through it on the back end.
What's that?
It's not, oh, that's some West Baltimore shit.
Okay.
Oh, Larry and them shit, oh, yeah, that's some East Baltimore shit.
Yeah.
It's not that, yo.
Nah, it's Baltimore City.
It's Baltimore shit, man.
All areas.
It ain't no, yo, that's West Baltimore shit, or that's some East. It ain't that, man.
Mm-hmm.
It's all, the common denominator is Baltimore.
Yeah.
So I'm glad they shut that shit down before it could even grow anywhere. But that's what I'm looking at now. So if y'all know somebody that's renting something out, that's trying to lease something, a nice spot,
put the word out.
I need something intimate. I don't need a whole gallery. I need a nice little spot.
Yeah.
Little cool spot for a nice number.
And that's that. So besides the website, can some people get them like hand in hand? Is that possible, or you prefer the website type of thing? Because for the people, like you said, the ones who can't get that, want them, like, say that the Larry having this summer joint, catch Chase summer, like, I need that hat real quick, yo. How you feel about that?
I go to sleep maybe about 6:30 in the morning. I don't even need an alarm clock no more. The passion wake me up. Shout out to Harry Thomas. 9:30 in the morning. I ain't coming back in the house until 9:30 at night.
Okay.
Of course I got, and I hate that rhetorical question. Yo, you got some hats on you?
If I'm out, I got them.
Fuck, is you hot? Yes, I got the hats on.
If I'm out, I got them.
I got them. And then on that too, I want to touch a little bit on that too. Yo, if we know each other, and then I don't like for a person to be like, boy, I gotta get a hat from yo. You knew me before I had hats. You don't have to you don't have to. That don't have to be the comment. I don't know if you feel bad or something like that.
You know how niggas be overthinking.
Cause if you don't want it, I don't. We can talk about. I don't want you to get it if you don't want it.
Yeah, you gotta. And we talked about that on the last one. It's about, and I feel this way about anything. Cause I asked them about. You know, people will put you on that guilt trip about black support and black business.
No.
But you want somebody, I know I would. I don't want you to buy, or just like with the podcast, I don't tell nobody. Of course, I tell them, like, fuck with it. If you don't listen to podcasts, I'm not mad at you.
I'm not forcing you to do that.
Yeah, I don't care, but I think you should. But no, because that's not genuine at the end of the day. So, and you want your shit to be a genuine. I love this. I like this. I'm gonna rock it. I don't want you to get in and just put it up on the shelf.
I tell people all the time when they fuck their head up, it's the difference between support and business. Support is everything you can do for free.
Yeah.
So don't buy a hat from me saying, boy, I'm just trying to support you.
Right.
You don't go on to Louis with 1,200 and say, yo, I'm trying to support y'all.
Hell no.
So it's like, and people, I don't want people to take that the wrong way. What I mean by support is everything you can do for free.
Yeah.
Retweet it, share it, like it.
Anything
all of that
helps.
Shit. Anything helps.
Yeah.
Now, what the same thing you said, now you could be coming to me and this is what support is, which I don't like. You can come to me and say, yo, I got a dozen of hats, yo, give me all 12 of them. You give me the money, but you don't wear them, you don't post them, you don't
that
them in
ain't
the trunk.
Yeah, that ain't helping.
You gave me some money to re-up on, but you actually did nothing.
Yeah, we need to spread out. We need as many people to see this motherfucker as possible.
One
if
of
you
those
buy them and give them out, that's another thing.
One of those hats could have went to somebody that was beating my phone down.
Exactly.
And that's they gonna wear it, they gonna post it, all of that. So that's why I like to, put support over here. Support is free. Yeah. I can tag your shit, I can post it. 100%. Don't buy it if you don't like it. You're not hurting my feelings.
Nah.
You
can't take nothing personal. Man.
So that's what I feel with black owned businesses, that's how we gotta approach it. Like I'm not buying it if I don't like it.
100%.
I'm damn sure gonna retweet it or refer it.
Right.
Yo, if I don't need my grass cut, I don't need my grass cut.
Yeah.
I'm gonna refer somebody.
Yeah. That's the perfect analogy.
What's the point of that?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So
Facts.
with the business and where I'm at with it, it's people will take your business as serious as you do.
That's true.
So I'm not even running into yo, can I get a deal shit no more, none of that shit. That was like 4 years, and so people are like understanding let me be a gentleman about it. I have customers that come to me that every drop. Yeah. Now the new thing is I'm doubling up. Give me 2 of everything.
Okay.
So let me be a gentleman and give you a discount before you ask for it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? I got you. I know what you.
Yeah.
I do special things for you know what I mean for people every drop.
Yeah.
But don't.
Right.
Come on, don't. So they take it your business as serious as you are. If it's a recreation, that's how they gonna look. They gonna look at it like it's a recreation. Nigga might hit me. I'll sell a hands for 40. Yo, can I get 2 for 60? My nigga, I don't sell DVDs. Yeah, I don't sell DVDs.
Plain and simple. That's disrespectful, man.
I don't. But like my man said it, he was like, "Yo, you gotta try." Understand?
Yeah, of course.
You're not gonna try
because you never know. Yeah. And once you get the answer, it's like, nah, I know where I'm going with it now.
You know what I'm saying? It just comes. Me as well. I might not have your clothes or this person's clothes because I might not have the money at the time.
Yeah.
And people look at me like, yo, I don't come that way.
Yeah.
Yo, you want $100 for that? If I like it and I feel like the price matches the quality, I'm gonna give you the 100. Now, if you be like, boy, just give me 70. All right, cool. But I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going in there. Boy, what you want for it? Well, you know what he want for.
Nah. Same shit we dealt with these parties.
Same shit.
You know how that goes.
Same shit. Everybody want to get in free, but nobody around to clean up.
All right, we just did that shit that January party, all that type of shit.
It's fun, yo. I'm getting to the point where. Like I said, the passion wake me up. I don't need an alarm clock. Like I'm getting to it. Yeah. You know, my background, we ain't talking about my background, of course, is hospitality. I helped open Horseshoe. I was there day one.
Right.
I helped open MGM, Delta Marriott. But MGM, it had me take a scale back. Like, these motherfuckers is making $60 million a month. Yeah. I'm never going to get that working in here with, you know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. You had to sit back and be like, you start, now it's really I'm eating what I kill. You take advantage of what you got, your opportunity, and you speak for yourself. So that's how I just, you know what? Boom. It's never a perfect time. Yeah. Never a perfect time. I had to walk away from it. Yeah. All of it. Yeah. I had to walk away from corporate life. You know what?
Put it all into this.
Yeah, I'm gonna put it all into me now.
So saying that, what did you gain from your experience doing hospitality to doing this? Like, what did you gain from that life adding into your brain?
That's why my customer service is the way it is. And I make sure I post. Yeah. I make sure I post that shit all the time.
That makes sense.
With people with, yo, I just ordered the shit yesterday. It's here today. I do everything as if it's me. Yeah. So, being in MGM, being in Horseshoe, seeing something from the ground up, seeing shit. Yo, Horseshoe was a blessing. I learned how to drive a car on 3 wheels fucking with Horseshoe. Okay. So when I went to MGM, they loved me. Okay. Because it was like, damn, because now they got 16 wheels. Yeah. They got more spares on top of spares, so you're doing things that you don't even need to do. Yeah. Then I went to Delta Marriott, and it's the same way. It's like, damn, you moved around. So I learned ways to
sharpen
your shit up, how to do inventory, how to do payroll if I need to, how to just customer service all around, how to treat your VIPs, how to treat everybody as a VIP.
Sure.
I take the Chick-fil-A model.
What's that?
Chick-fil-A to me is, I thought of it myself, I don't know if it's the actually motto, but Chick-fil-A customer service is so good, you don't even realize you paid $11 for a sandwich.
Yeah, that's
chicken sandwich.
They and their customer service is what they talk about more than the food half the time.
Exactly. Yeah. They fuck your order up. Yeah. You might own shares in it.
Yeah.
That's how they do it.
Yeah, and that's a win. Because the customer, they always say the customer always right. Or you guys, so the customer's always right. So even if they wrong, you still make them feel like they right.
You just don't say no. Yeah. I've learned that in the corporate world. Okay. No is the only definite answer. Because nothing comes after no.
Yeah, beat around the bush.
Yo, y'all got lamb chops? No.
Yeah, okay.
It's like, damn. But, yo, y'all got lamb chops? No, but we got a nice filet mignon that, it pairs well. Now, I didn't say no. So now, I wanted the lamb chops, but the way you sold that, you know what I'm saying?
Try that.
I'm real big on that because I know, and even down to the website. I didn't want to do Big Cartel or any of those places because people were getting scammed off of those websites. Okay. It wasn't Big Cartel itself. It was just people who had businesses on Big Cartel.
That was known for scamming.
Right.
It created a name for them.
So I made sure that my website is going to be straight, and I wanted people to, and that's why I put that in every post. Secured payments, insured tracking.
Let you know ain't no bullshit.
This is no bullshit right here. I'm gonna keep posting it, keep posting it. Chick from Delaware, shout out to JoJo. She said, "Yo, I'm coming." I posted on the store. She said, "Yo, I'm ordering a couple sweatshirts. I'm gonna order it on the 22nd because I'm not gonna be home until then. Okay. I know how you are with shipping. If I order today, it's gonna be there tomorrow. I'm not gonna be there. All right. That's the biggest fucking compliment you can get because I'm the same person. I order something, soon as the tracking number come in that day, you at the window.
Right.
Man, on this day. You feel what I'm saying? So if I get an order, that shit is out. That shit is label print. That shit is in the fucking mail. It's coming to you.
Okay.
I don't fuck around with that. Customer service is A1 to me. Like people come back because of the customer service.
Okay.
This was the first time yesterday somebody tipped me. Okay. I was like, what the fuck?
That's what's up. That speaks a
I
lot.
said, what the fuck?
That's a big buy. That speaks
Poured up, bought the soccer joint. Was like, hey, a couple of extra dollars. It was a female. Hey, gonna have a couple. What this for?
Right.
She said, yo, your service. Like you, you made sure you was prompt. It was no problem getting around to you. It's like I'm putting a lot of miles on my car. It's the grind mode, but I love it, yo. I look like I'm looking now, man. I look like a fucking cold Pepsi. Smack back.
Cold Pepsi.
It might be the rose, man. It might be the rose.
So speaking of women, what do you have? But do you have something coming for the women? Because I know you. And speaking of women, and also I'm gonna put two together. Because as far as with everything going on now with Black Lives and promoting Black everything, you got the melanin hats, you got the T-shirts,
they goose joints.
Yeah, and the other one. What's the other one? You had the one in brown. What did that say? That said
brown.
It was a brown like tan shirt.
Oh, that was Black Tastes Better.
Okay, Black Tastes Better. The melanin and what? Those are the Negus joints. So speaking of those, that's a test of the time talking about that goes perfect with what's going on right now. Plus, the women, like you just spoke on the young lady buying the soccer outfit. Do you got any things coming for the women specifically, or is it unisex more?
Yeah, it's more so unisex because once you start going into that realm, it's real tricky. I'm gonna stay in my lane of what I'm doing. Okay. So even when people come to me, boy, your shit pop, man, all I do is sell hats.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm trying to strictly, not trying to, but I'm more so focusing on the hats, T-shirt, things that can be unisex. Of course, truckers too, because women like the truckers. Yeah. The T-shirts, the sweatshirts, do the joggers out there this year to protect your sanity joints. Other than that, I probably don't get into the athletic wear and the tights and all that. Once you start biting, you putting too much dip on your chip. You start getting away from yourself. You gotta keep supplying it, and it's like, yo, and then the sizing is funny. It's easier for me to just, it's unisex. Yo,
that's another headache.
Oh my God, yo, is this a man's shirt? No, it's unisex. So you can fit a medium. You will be able to fit a medium. Oh yeah, this feel good. Yeah. Another thing with quality, I'm real big on that. So my T-shirts, I was fucking with my guy D Hove. He was on the post. He was like, yo, this gonna be my third Black Tastes Better shirt. And I said, yo, how many times you wash it? He was like, yo, this is like the 20th time. This bitch, it feel better after I wash it.
That's very important, especially with tees.
Real big on that. I'm not a guy that's gonna get a $3 Hanes shirt, put my label on, and tell me, give me $30. Yeah,
fuck that.
One wash and it's over. Bitch ain't even fitting right now. So I'm real big on quality and real big on making sure that everybody feel comfortable. If you fuck with it, you like it, I'm with you. And I got a lot of women. The Black Tastes Better shirts can't stay in stock. I did the dope ass black woman joint. They can't stay in stock. So it's just, I'm in a good space right now, man. It's everything manifested and prayed for. So
exactly. So with the products, are they like staples as far as like, because you said you bringing some back? Do you keep some products and then you bring some back, or is it like certain, like I know you want to keep the hats coming, that's regardless, but like how you said you're gonna bring the chicken box shit back. Yeah, some of them you just keep in order, like some of them you keep. Yeah,
it's certain shit that's like you said is gonna be a staple. Right. Black Tastes Better, I have to keep them in stock. Yeah, I know they like the #1 stuff. I gotta keep them in stock. Right. Even if I don't do the other colors that I did, the black and white ones, the white and black ones, and the gray and black, they gotta be in stock. Okay. So shit like that, yeah. And even with the chicken box joint, they still on the site. Okay. I try to keep at least a few on there for that, but
just in case.
Yeah, a few ones. Yeah. I keep a lot of that shit coming. A lot of shit is when it's gone, it's gone. Okay. Like everybody right now beat me down for the protect your sanity job. So it's like, yo, you gonna restock
them? I peeped that. I ain't even remember you posting them, but I peeped you reposted somebody that tagged you in the story. But yesterday,
my man Mike Moses.
I ain't even know you had them.
Yo,
they came and went.
Turn your notifications on.
Cause they came and went. Like they sold out real quick.
What?
Okay.
Yo, and what I'm preaching to people and what I'm pitching to people is, yo, be one of those pioneers. Be one of we need to do this with all black businesses.
Hell yeah.
Be the one where Would Kanye say, I spent $400 on this just to be like, nigga, you ain't up on this?
Yeah.
Be that.
Yeah.
So when I drop the limited edition joints, you like
Grab that
5
shit.
years from that, or when you see the 50th anniversary ones, because I'm not doing it after this year.
Right, okay.
I might let it go through the summer, but these are the original colors I did. So be the one 3 years from now and be like, yeah, well, you ain't got this one. Yeah, that navy is cool, but you ain't got that 5th anniversary one.
Right, okay.
So certain shit I play around with, certain shit is like, yo, once it's gone, it's gone. Certain shit where it's like, damn, that shit sold out too quick.
Right.
I gotta run them back. But I want to keep the exclusiveness of it.
Uh-huh.
Bean, my man Bean was like, yo, I understand what you're doing, but nigga, you ain't Jordan or Kanye. Keep that shit in stock. I say, yo, it's not the value has to stay there.
True. You want them to want it.
That's how the hats was. So he was like, yo, you only making a couple dozen and you letting them sell out?
When they sell out, it make you want them more.
So I'm like, yo, so when people walking around, oh, where you get that black one? Where you get that from?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, my man make them. When they come to me, yo, can I get one? Yeah, they gone.
Yeah.
So now you know, it's a marketing strategy too. Now you know.
Be on it.
If I drop them Thursday, yo, you can't be.
Boy,
I'm gonna hit you Saturday.
That's smart.
Yeah, you gonna hit me Saturday, them bitches gone.
Very smart.
I'm not holding nothing.
Very smart.
I'm not holding nothing.
That's very smart. We talked, like you said off camera, we talked about the South Baltimore and Northeast, because you East and West is number one sales, which is
number one.
Out of the, of course, you would think that, but the South and Northeast, is there any other? That's base. That's Baltimore.
I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going nowhere.
So question: what do you feel like will get? What do you think will bring more sales to the Northeast and South? Do you think it's a certain thing, or just the right people gotta rock them to people? Because I know it's not a thing like it's not a thing of you selling to sell to sell. It's more about the movement. Because you want to, like, I want Northeast niggas to rock it and want to rock it, like represent your area. Because it's a different area. Northeast is East. You ask any nigga from East Baltimore, they gonna say Northeast is different. It's different. It's very
That's
different.
what. So again, West and East was what I started with, and then people from South asked me like, all right, I'm gonna do South, and then I had a few. Oh, you gonna make a Northeast? I'm like, now y'all getting all the way out of hand with it. So I say, you know what? I know a couple good guys from Northeast. That's what I'm gonna do Northeast.
Right.
But that's as far as it's going.
Okay.
It's even people from I'm technically from Northwest Baltimore.
Yeah, that's Northwest.
Who the fuck says Northwest for police? From the Northwest District.
Yeah.
But then my man Bud, he was like, yo, I want Northwest. I don't want niggas to get confused. Nigga, I ain't from the Avenue nowhere. I'm like, yo. But I said, I'm not doing Northwest.
Yeah.
I'm not doing Southwest. I'm not doing none of that shit.
Take it or leave it.
Take it or leave it. Northeast, South, West, East. Right. That's it. I'm not doing.
That's pretty much Baltimore anyway.
That is Baltimore.
That's Baltimore anyway.
You got people from the county that ask me like, yo, you gonna make a Baltimore County? No, that's not happening. It's not happening. It's just too much.
I feel you.
It's just too much. So I'm trying to do what I'm trying. I'm making now that people are following me what I'm doing and understand what I'm doing. Now I can start tapping into the other shit that I want to do as far as the crowns.
Okay.
So now if I put BC on it, you know what that means.
Baltimore City.
You know what I'm saying?
I was about to ask you, are you going to do a strictly Baltimore one period? Like,
yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that, but people had to understand what the fuck I was doing.
Right.
Again,
like
I didn't want. They gotta walk with me. It's a marathon. Yeah. They had to walk with me.
What's the? I'm trying to word it the right way, or you can just take both questions. What's the fastest and best selling product? I know it's you might say which paint that picture for us, because I know it's probably the hats, but like paint the picture like the best day that you had with the product that sold the best.
Of course the West Crowns.
Okay.
The West Crowns. Then second would be when I dropped recently when I did the Nate Goose hats with the Black Taste Better and the Dope Ass Black Woman, and it just like it came all before Juneteenth.
Okay.
That shit went
ate it up.
And that's what
right on time.
Right on time. And even I talked to my friends. I was talking to Ann. I talked to a lot of different people, and I was even uncomfortable with doing a lot of different things. Like, I've been doing a Black Taste Better joint. I've been had the Nate Goose hats. I didn't really want to restock them around this time because I didn't want. You got a lot of people that's feeding off of that. You got a lot of people who are trying to basically steal from that. Like, yo, that's not your goal. That's not your motto. That ain't what you stand for. Yeah. So with me even restocking them, I was like, I'm like, man, fuck that.
But you did it so
Hey, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it was like
it's authentic then. It ain't
something I just don't like explaining myself.
Yeah, I got you.
But I bought the Nate Goose hats back right on time. I had the melanin joints. But even with that, so it's like I took the Tupac route with it. So when Tupac said, yo, I'm gonna give you all this thug life shit so you can buy the album.
Yeah.
Then when you buy the album,
throw that substance shit in.
Brenda got a baby, keep your head up. So that's how that started with that. So it was like, damn, you hit him with the melanin joint 5 years ago. It's people that was pulling up on me like, yo, I don't even know what it means. That bitch hard. Yo, do your Googles. That's what, you know what I'm saying? It's because they see a lot of women hashtagging. It was guys buying. They was like, yo, and they went home and started doing their research like, oh shit.
Bring them in.
The Nate Goose joint. They said, yo, my nigga.
Fuck my head up.
Fucked my head up when I went into the hookah lounge. Cause you know that's Ethiopian. So it's like
they was on them.
I went to the gas station and they was like, yo, what do you know about that? That's my country. I said, yo, that's what it's all about.
Very smart marketing, yo. Very smart. I tip my hat to you for that. That's very smart marketing.
That's why you fuck with Corporate World first. And then...
That's very smart because even before we even had this discussion about doing this, when I seen the movement, it's like everybody, especially when it's question, will you do hoods or no? Have you thought about it?
I have.
Okay.
That will come later.
Because I asked that because that's always like areas and hoods is always going to be a way.
Number one.
Yeah, it's always. And when you got it, where you can distinct it, and even if a nigga not from an area, nigga might know you not from nowhere.
Yeah.
I'm gonna rock his head because I like West Baltimore niggas.
Right,
so you win, like it's a win. So it's very, very smart to hit them that way.
That's coming with that because I had to do a lot of mass production.
Okay.
So I had to do that strategically because again, it's gonna be a million motherfuckers coming.
Yeah.
Boy, they the North alone.
Yeah.
Boy, they the Park Heights. Boy, it's gonna
be hard though, yo.
Of course,
that'll definitely be hard though. That'll definitely, but that will be very expensive.
So
though.
you see, but that's
very expensive.
Yeah, that's
especially if the whole hood come at you. It's like, I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Because I can't go and make one hat. I don't make 6 hats or a dozen of hats.
Yeah,
it's dozens coming. So you know what I'm saying? So that's type of I can't afford for shit to sit on the shelf.
True.
I can't afford that. So that's what's real intricate about this business as well. It's like when you got somebody backing you, I think it might be on a block or something and he throwing you 10,000 or something. I don't have that.
Right.
I left my job, my corporate job, I left with $3,000 in my account.
Okay.
And said, fuck it.
I'm going hard.
You can't steal second base with your foot on first.
True.
I said, fuck it.
Well worth the risk.
What?
Okay.
Come on. What? I mean, it's been hurdles. It's going to be that. It's been hurdles. It's going to be that stage. So, again, what I would tell people to give people advice that want to do it, do the shit.
Yeah, just go for it.
Do the shit. But sit down and ask yourself if this is something that I really want to get myself into.
Do you love it?
Do you love it? Do you need an alarm clock? I don't need an alarm clock no more. Right. I go to sleep at 6:30, 8:30, 9:30. I'm up. What we doing? I'm up. I forget to eat sometimes. People like, yo, you ain't even eat
That's
yet.
When you love it. That's when
How we the white party? White party. When you out all day.
All day. Nigga
came out 10 in the morning. Did we talk about the last one?
Yeah.
Came out 10 in the morning. I went to Towson to go get some something to wear. I was almost late to the party and I didn't even eat the whole day.
Nope.
9 o'clock, I was in the mall for 8 hours until I couldn't leave.
We knew it was coming at the end of that night.
Exactly. So if this isn't your passion, if this is not something that you love to do, if this is something that you look at as work,
don't get
into this shit. Don't do it.
I salute, and I say this a lot, I salute anybody who, for one, because I just put the post on my page about, the ideals of life is just, with Jeff Bezos, he was saying that his goal in life is just to not have regrets at a certain age.
I saw that.
And that's also just to say, when your way of living and your life is about what you love and do, that's my number one goal in life. If I can make this my number one, income, all of that, fuck everything. I'm not just the only one, but because this is just one of my loves, but this podcast, that's my goal, is to take work out of it and just strictly do this month. I want that Joe Rogan deal. That's the fuck I want. That $100 million deal Joe Rogan just got. So that's what we working on. But I tip my hat again to you for taking that leap of faith and just going in and throwing. Because I remember you telling me that.
Yeah.
I remember we talked about that when you said I'm about to leave a job and just go full throttle with it. So, and I know another thing that helped you take that leap of faith is your events that you do, your brunches.
Yeah.
Talk about how you got into that.
So, of course, we've been throwing parties for forever. You know, we did events. Of course, I went to school. So
2008,
we got years. We got years. And so, you know, I was in school. Y'all kept going. Y'all played football. And then when I came back, I was still in hospitality because that's what I started in marketing.
You went to school for what?
I went to school for communication. But same, it's all in the same umbrella.
Yeah.
Advertising, public relations, all this shit in the same umbrella. But when I came back, Horseshoe was just about to open, and I was in the marketing department. So it was still, and that's when I really started to understand resumes too.
Okay.
You make it sound good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm an event coordinator. I specialize in X, Y, and Z.
Wordplay.
My nigga, you're a promoter.
Wordplay, yeah.
You're a promoter.
Wordplay.
I understood like, oh, okay, that's how you. So even with now, I don't like the cup. I'm not a promoter.
All right.
I'm not a promoter.
Lifestyle
enthusiast. I'm a vibe dealer.
Vibe dealer. That's what it was. I was trying to find the term that you told us.
Yeah.
A vibe dealer.
I'm a vibe dealer.
Yeah.
So again, I vowed to myself in like 2015, 16. I'm gonna do everything that I do for recreation. I'm gonna turn into a business.
Got to.
I'm gonna turn it into a business. So that's when you saw. Remember the first brunch 88, when I had it at the cigar lounge.
Yeah. Oh yeah, way back. Yeah, that's where the London's boutique was. My father's shit. Yeah,
exactly.
Yep.
Let's dive into it.
Yeah, let's do it. So that was what year was that?
2016.
Okay.
Something like that.
I remember.
So
that
was like the start. I like to do intricate. I like people to feel VIP. I like to do events where it feel like invite only and it wasn't an invitation.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So just our lifestyle.
Exclusive.
We've always felt like a camera should have been following us.
Always.
The shit we've all been doing. Yo, like
the whole gang. Yeah.
So it's crazy. Me and Doe and everybody we was talking about it last night in New Orleans. Shout out to New Orleans, another black-owned business y'all go support.
Check it out.
We was talking. I was telling him about how people be it's not about money. Motherfucker can have way more money than me, but he might not be able to live like I'm living. He don't know how to.
Right. That's a fact.
You got $1 million, but you've only been to Miami.
Yeah.
So I'm fucking you up when I'm in Italy.
About shit.
When I'm in Italy on a boat.
Yeah.
And they going, you know what I'm saying? Like
you don't know about shit. You can't buy swag.
You can't. Come on, yo. You can buy all the clothes, but the ore don't come with it.
Nah.
So it's like. So I wanted to create that and say, you know what? All right, this is what we gonna do. I say, yo, all right, leaving work. I gotta have. You know they say seven streams of income. So I'm like, I gotta have this shit coming from every way. Okay. But I was killing 2-3 birds with one stone. So it was like, yo, I'm still supporting black-owned businesses and still doing what I'm supposed to do.
It's a fact.
So that's where the brunch came into play. Because people been telling me, yo, bring the brunch back. For my birthday shit. Yeah. I ain't had the time for it. So I said, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. And then I called it It's Just Brunch. And put a theme on it. So that's the intricate part about it. So the first one was It's Just Brunch 96. Right. That's the one y'all came to.
That's at Noah.
Played nothing but music from 96. So I said what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all of these black-owned restaurants. I'm going to do a brunch there. It's going to be free. And the vibe is just going to be organic. Yeah. And I'm killing 3 birds in one stone. Thanks. I'm giving a fucking phenomenal event where the vibe is just chill. You want to stand on the table and smoke hookah, and this might not be it for you. Yeah. This is a vibe shit. You ride, you walk in there, chill. And I tell people all the time, like you be successful to people you talk to for no reason. So when you walk in there, it's people in there that can help you. And I'm gonna point you to them people. Right. Yo, you said you got the landscaping shit, right? My man over here, my old head right here, he got all the contracts in the city. Let me connect y'all. So that's what I want to do. And that's
a networking event at the same time.
Networking event. And I'm still supporting the black-owned business. Right. They're making money. Because I tell them, they be like, so how do we... Listen, don't do nothing out of y'all normal.
Yeah, I'm just bringing you a crowd.
I'm bringing you the same. Yeah. That's all. I'm bringing you the same. Right. I got all the marketing, and this is a reoccurring door. So this is some people that are gonna come back.
Yeah, even when
I know this was there.
Yeah.
I didn't know this shit was here. Yeah. That's what I did it for. Right. So It's Just Brunch. That's what I got into, started doing. I did it at New Orleans, of course, a few times. That's my guy Corey over there. I did it at Terra Cafe. We about to come back with that.
The outside joint, right?
Yeah, shout out to Terrence. I did it at Civil. Shout out to Paul and Swole over there. But yeah, that's basically the events. Is I'm doing it at all black-owned restaurants. Yeah. So you coming in and you supporting. It's free to get in. Yeah. everything a la
Just
carte.
buy some drinks, eat some food.
You want to come
have a
in
good
and just
time.
see women and have a good time?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and do that.
Right.
So that's how that shit came into play.
Yeah, okay.
Fun.
And so once this COVID shit over, you jumping right back to it, right? Oh well, now soon when the next one coming up.
All right, cool. No, I thought it wasn't But yeah, I'm in the works with it now. But my brand is more important than.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to. And Terrence, shout out to Terrence because he made a great point, and that's why I really haven't started yet. Because he was like, "Yo, nobody knows any of the policies. People just want to be open, but people like, yo, they scared to death.
Yeah.
Because it's like, yo, what happens if somebody gets sick or somebody who's liable
It's all
for that?
over.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, so a lot of the restaurants that I'm going to, I probably got something to come in a couple of weeks. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, yo, all I want is a cool 50 people. Like that's how all my shit is. It's small.
You don't want it to be packed because you can't really get that vibe when it's 100,000.
I've always been quality over quantity. I ain't gonna say who said it. I'm not gonna say who said it. I'm not gonna say where the spot was at. But it was like, yo, this person had 1,000 people in here, and you had 500 people here, and y'all did nowhere near the same time.
I think you told me about that.
I said, yo, it's just a following, and then
Yeah.
You know, you can have 1,000 people, everybody spent $1.
Yeah.
I'll take the 500 people and everybody spent $2.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We made the same, but it's the quality and
Yeah.
not saying that people
look at it the ways they want to, and I ain't gonna say the wrong way, but in reality it is because they look at volume and numbers versus, like you said, the quality.
Quality is
I just like when I did the shit at Sangria, like they was like, why you do it free? Why? I was like, because I just want y'all in there. I want that vibe. I'll get the money. The money gonna come regardless, but it's not about the money. It's not about charge. I want y'all to come in, have fun, have a ball, have a good time. That's more important than anything. I mean, of course you're gonna be happy if you make 10,000 off a party, but if a fight break out and everybody enjoy that shit, it ain't gonna really feel good. But you gonna like that money. But nah, that ain't what it's here for.
Yo, that to go back even to the hat shit. So with anybody that's doing a business, anybody that's getting into anything, the money is just the sprinkles to this shit.
Yeah.
If you don't love what you're doing, if you wouldn't do it for free, don't do this shit.
Yeah.
Because that's what people get caught up in. Right. They're saying, yo, I'm going to start my own hat joint. Yeah. I got 25 friends that's going to support me. I don't look at my friends to do, like you just said, like, yo, if you know, you know. I don't look at my friends to buy a hat. Yeah. If you buy one, that's the sprinkles. Yeah. So that's what people be doing, looking at it like they'll throw a party. Yo, I think I throw a party because I know 1,000 motherfuckers, they gonna come. Nah, it's not that easy, man. It's not. You shouldn't get into business like that.
Even if you started with that energy, once you had that party and you see the response, if it don't shift you to go that route to get that response, then this is wrong. It's just like when people make this. There's a lot of people I know a lot of people that make 6 figures working a 9 to 5 that hate their job. And your peace of mind is everything.
Never want to be in that position.
Never. No matter how much money it is, your peace of mind is everything.
Even working at the casino, I was making a nice little piece of chicken, man. Mm-hmm. But I had no life for real. Yeah. Because it's a casino. 24 hours, 24/7. Don't close. And I'm in manager and assistant director position. So I'm really on the clock. So it's like, nah. So you can get to the top of that totem pole where you can be making 500,000 a year.
You gotta deal with that shit.
You gotta deal with. If I was, let's say I was there right now and I was the CEO, or I was the director of a department, anything, I would have to have my phone on deck
24/7
in case something happened.
Pulling your hair out.
Come on, yo. And you know I travel. Yeah. So you think you're gonna call me while
I'm out in Belize?
I'm in St. Martin. You think you're gonna call me and talk about some shit that got me fucked up?
Fuck that.
Nah,
it ain't worth it. Money ain't. That's where that line come from when people say money ain't everything and people like that's bullshit. That's when you realize that money ain't everything. When you got situations like that, when you can't live your life, you can't enjoy them 6 figures, then it ain't even worth that shit.
I understood what B. Simone was saying. Her delivery was just horrible.
Terrible.
I don't know what post office.
Nah, you don't say that. When you in that light, you don't bring other people down. Like you. It's more of us than them, than you. It's more of them people like that you talking about than what you want.
Her delivery was just terrible. I don't know how much time we got left.
You gotta be cautious. We can go. We is cutting it short, but
I don't know how, so I just wanted to talk about that type of shit as far as, again, you might have to make a sacrifice, man.
For sure.
So with her saying, yo, I don't want to deal with somebody that's a 9 to 5, so I see. I understood what that meant. It's a mentality or attitude that I don't even talk to my mother or father about certain shit. My father's more understanding.
Yeah.
But my mother
the same way.
They come from.
Sure, say I drag on my mother too much. but that's the same way I am, though. That's how I am with her.
They're not gonna understand it until
no,
you see the bread.
You can talk to ones you can understand. Yeah.
My mother, literally, this is verbatim. I just come from. I'm used to. I go to work. I know my check every 2 weeks. I just know what that is.
Yeah.
I say, that's the lifestyle that you're used to. That's what you want.
People think that's how you have to live because that's how they program you.
Exactly. And I'm not mad about it because what people will say in the comments, they'll say, well, if everybody's a boss, everybody's an entrepreneur, who you have working for you?
Exactly.
That's why I'm not putting nobody. Some people, you need people like that.
Yeah.
You need people who that's what they want to do.
Dame said that shit, and that's what I always go to. Dame Dash when he said that.
That
bullshit.
It's real shit. I'm not getting a rant. I'm not saying that's not, but I'm just talking about as far as what I'm doing, as far as what I want to do. So with B. Simone, I'm saying I need somebody who has an entrepreneur mentality. You can have a 9 to 5.
Yeah, but you gotta understand.
You have to understand. It's just like with football. You may not be into football as my lady. You better understand. You better understand that. Leave me the fuck alone between 1 and 4:30.
Yeah. That's all it is.
That's all it is.
It's just so
even with that, I'm glad I'm alive. But even with that, I had to make a decision between me and my lady. I was just in a relationship. I'm single now. We're still good. Yeah. But it was. I have 2 focuses. My motto is you take care of me, I'm gonna take care of us. Right.
Nobody said that.
Yeah.
I know you, man. I know you, man. That's a powerful line. Go ahead, though.
You take care of me, I'm gonna take care of us.
Yeah.
So the mindset that I have is I have 2 focuses. It's you, my lady, and it's my business.
Right.
But my business is starting to take a back seat because you asking me for things that you deserve, but I can't give to you right now.
You require a lot.
And it's not even a lot. So that's what made me say it. At first she wasn't understanding of it. It's maturity, and it really takes you back when it's like, you asking me to call you a few times out the day and talk to you for an hour. And that's minimal shit that I should be able to give you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to emotionally kidnap you because I can't do that right now.
Right.
So I'm going to fall back.
Yeah.
Best decision I ever made. But it's so crazy right now. She's understanding why? Like, soon as I did that,
it worked out better.
$1,000 a day.
Yeah.
Because all my focus is on my business.
Yeah.
I just told you I'm out 9:30 in the morning. I come back 9:30 at night. It may be a situation where I can't. Oh shit! I ain't called my lady today. Damn, babe, what you? And it makes it even worse because she doesn't live here.
Right.
She's out of state.
Okay.
So it's like and she's a traveling tech. So it's like, yo, listen.
Our time is minimum.
I need this exactly. Our time is minimum, so that means you want to get your 10, 15. I'm thinking, let me get these 10, 15 minutes in. That's not good enough for you. Because I ain't talk to you all day.
You deserve more.
You deserve more.
But
so it's like.
The work is taking over. I can't really give you what you need. This is
going to help us eat. This is everything right here. I need to do this.
Let me build this shit up and I get back. We going to build this motherfucker back.
Exactly.
I got you.
So it was like, yo.
I got you.
I got to fall back where I don't have no responsibility as far as, with you. As far as, I got to communicate with you and do shit like that.
Right.
Best decision I could have made, man. Best fucking decision.
I understand exactly what you mean.
Everything went.
I'm glad she understands now.
Exactly. So she'll call me. Yeah. Yo, babe, everything good? Ooh, boom. All right, cool. I'm just checking up on you. Have another sold out day. Go about it. That's the understanding that B. Simone. That's the way she was supposed to.
Yeah, word that. Yeah.
So it was like anybody that wants to get in these type of businesses understand.
Just know this is what comes with it.
This is what comes with it. You have to make a decision.
Facts.
2 focuses. It was the business. My relationship.
Facts.
You started, I gotta fall. You start looking at the credit card statements. You know what I'm saying? It's like, listen, I gotta fall back.
It's up and down.
The creativity, the art, you start working on everything, and everything just started coming in the fore. Yo, it's crazy. As soon as that happened, everything just started going crazy. Crazy.
God working mysterious ways. At the end of the day, that's how you say that. That's how you say
But
that.
I know that's my lady, so we still good. But
Yeah.
you know, I just it's
Y'all get that back.
Oh, yeah,
Based on what you're saying, that's
yeah. We're still in communication because that's what I had to tell her. Like, don't think I'm just gonna be out here. I literally don't have time for nobody.
Yeah.
I don't.
It ain't you, it's me.
I literally. So somebody might hit. I literally don't have time to go on no date with nobody. Like this, not even. You might catch me outside.
Yeah.
At New Orleans smoking and drink at 9:30 at night, but it's like, yo, I don't have time to date nobody.
That should have come. That comes in time too. That should have come later, man. We know what time it is. We've been through this in different rounds, different aspects. Now we older, it's gonna keep shifting. You already know what time it is. But I'm glad you said that. We might gotta do another episode based on that shit. Bring that motherfucker back.
I'm here.
But in closing, we gonna wrap up now. In closing, I know you got your shit. You and Pat do the shit on live too. If you want to speak about that real quick.
On the podcast.
Yeah, y'all do the podcast. You could drop the
the pod. So I started doing you know our fucking group, our clique.
Yeah.
Our daily fucking conversation is a podcast.
Basically.
So I always had the idea of a podcast. I always wanted to do my shit is more so Drink Champs meets Joe Budden podcast.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so we on there, we got our wine, we rapping, we got the playlist in the bag, we just vibing. So originally it was just me. And it was like, I'm gonna need another person. Cause I'm sitting there, I did one episode and I'm talking, I'm like, this shit at least an hour and a half.
Yeah.
This shit was 20 minutes. Right? You feel like you're talking forever.
That time, yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So
I
I'm
know.
like, So Pat was already trying to do his own as well. So I was like, you know, anytime we get together, it's always mental gymnastics, as he'll say.
Yeah.
So I say, you know what, yo? Let's do this shit together, yo. Let's do this shit together. And the original name was Nerds at the Cool Table. Okay. But somebody was already using it.
Yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
So I say, you know what? I'm gonna call this shit the Reserve Lunch Table.
Okay.
The Reserve Lunch Table. And the meaning behind that is, nigga, you knew what table not to go at
exactly.
in high school.
Yeah.
Before it was bottle service, it was Reserve Lunch Table.
Right.
You knew what table to be at.
Fact.
So I say, you know what? I'm gonna call it the Reserve Lunch Table. And at this time, it's perfect because we quarantined.
True.
Locking in. So what I couldn't do was I said, you know what? I can't just wait until this shit is over. Let me keep content out there. I said, Pat, we just want to go live. And I'm like, yo, we can do it. You can be at home. He's like, yo, we can't do it like that because people ain't going to be able to chime in.
True.
So it's like, yo, I'm going to come over to your spot. We just do it. And it went fucking crazy.
Yeah. I done been in a couple of
the first week, we did 8 hours every day.
Damn. Okay.
Every day. Okay. And it was like, yo, we gotta fall back. I saved all the
That's a work shift.
What? So everybody was, yo, it's people it's black therapy. It's literally chicks that'll DM us like looking for like insight. Because we said my motto is everybody is not entitled to an opinion. It's perspective. If you don't have a perspective, shut the fuck up. Yeah. Like you're not entitled to that. If your opinion ain't neutral or positive, don't tell me, because I feel like somebody who came up with that was somebody who didn't have a leg to stand on the conversation.
Facts. I agree.
He didn't know what the fuck he was talking about. Well, I'm entitled to my opinion. Yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not.
Right. Yeah.
Dick Gregory said that, man. I debate with my equals, others I teach. Shut the fuck up. You're not supposed to be in this conversation. Yeah. So I'm not married. I don't have kids. Pat has kids. So I shut the fuck up.
A lot of perspectives,
Perspective. I witness testimony. Exactly.
Yeah,
so that's really our whole mindset. We do the live just to have content, but we get in the studio and shit together now, and we're gonna do. I want the visuals with it, same way. Like I was telling you, nigga, you gotta have fucking visuals. With
Yeah. You know, I'm on it.
So I mean, that's basically it. It's gonna be a wide range of everything.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about relationships. We're gonna just two black men giving you perspective, and it's real. We got people crying.
Yeah, I chopped in one of the girls was talking. She had a crazy ass story she was talking to y'all about, and Pat was like, you need to just, he basically was telling like she need to just get the fuck out of there, or you dumb or some shit, not in those words, but I can't remember who the young lady was, but it was funny and I checked in, but yeah, definitely check it out. Enjoyable ass show, y'all. For real. Check out, shout out to Preston Street Pat. shout out to Pat. Yeah, Chubby Poppy. So check out their lives and check out that podcast. They definitely give y'all a good show. In closing, like I said, How to Make It in America Part 2. BJ episode, Popular Strangers episode.
PS Hat Company.
Tip my hat to you again. That's a very smart marketing show. You got a lot of, yeah, tip my crown, I'm sorry. Tip my crown to you. A lot of smart marketing in this shit, yo, and I know it's gonna blow up and be even bigger, yo, and this, you know, we a family from day one. Everybody doing their thing, everybody prospering. I love it too. Everybody doing their thing, and it's a beautiful feeling.
Never been a guy. It's phony if you pulling up in a Ferrari and all your homeboys got the Honda Coupe. Nah,
we all got
corny, man.
Maybach and Lamborghini.
Pull that shit up, man. I want everybody to
win
good. Yeah. Even if we all in the seat, what you just did, shout your shit out. That's what I'm trying to get people to.
Yeah, we got to.
There's 5 fucking clothing lines on 25th Street. It is 5 different lanes. I was just talking to Art. I know we about to close.
Go ahead, do your thing.
I was just talking to Art. My guys over there, Rags and them, and he was like, yo, everybody is here, and it's like, yo, it's all different lanes. He's like, yo, you got your shit, I said, yo, this shit is music, yo.
Baltimore is winning right now. It's beautiful. It's peaceful. You know, we got crime. Crime ain't gonna never stop. But I pray one day it does. But you know, it's the good shit that's going on in the city is kind of outweighing the crime at this point right now.
Highlight that,
yeah,
man.
Please do, cause y'all, you know, they love to focus on the drugs and the street shit and the violence, but. To be honest, if you're in the realms that we in right now, you don't even be hearing about that shit no more.
No, sir.
You got clothing line niggas looking like drug dealers out this motherfucker. Niggas having their way out here. So it's a beautiful thing right now, and I love it. I love the positive energy going around, and we both, and I think everybody in here can attest that we promote it. We hope everybody else just live out your dreams. If you got anything you try and do, that's my narrative, and like you shared with all your shit. I say this all the time. Baltimore is the reason I started this podcast. It's just everything I do on here. I ain't shit without my guests. I promote everybody in this motherfucker to keep doing their thing and keep pushing. If you got something, reach out and just keep it going. Stay safe for all this shit going on.
We need answers.
But drop your information how they can get in touch and find out your shit.
Popular Stranger 2. That's my personal page. PS Hat Company is my business page. PSHatCompany.com. The link is in both of those pages. That's how you get in touch with me. Yo, you need something? Pull up.
Yeah.
That's all I'm in. Local deliveries.
Don't be afraid if you don't know them, holla at them. It's about business.
It's about business. I don't give a fuck about none of that. Pull
up. Positive energy, peaceful energy. Popular Stranger 2 on Twitter and IG, right?
City _ Slicker 2 on Twitter.
Yeah, so look out for that shit. We definitely booming right now, so
we look good.
Positive energy.
We need answers.
Check out this. We need answers. In closing, stay safe with everything going on. Keep everything moving. We out.
Peace and blessings.